Breaking: Retired military officers demand Wike's sack over clash with naval officer, call his conduct demeaning and unacceptable. Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to Gist Angle, your hub for hot gist and verified news updates. Today's headline is a very serious one. A coalition of retired military officers, generals, admirals, senior commanders have come out strongly against the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike. And when I say strongly, I mean very strongly. According to them, Wike's public confrontation with a young naval officer was demeaning, unacceptable, and even an insult to the armed forces and the commander-in-chief. This is not small matter at all. Let's take it step by step. First, what exactly happened? As many of us already know, a video recently went viral showing Wike confronting a naval officer over a land dispute in Abuja Gadowa district, a property allegedly linked to former Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Awwal retired. In the video, Wike was visibly angry and made sharp remarks at the young officer, including the controversial moment where he allegedly called the officer a fool. That video immediately stirred reactions across Nigeria, but now the fire has spread. A group of retired military officers from the Army, Navy, and Air Force gathered in Kaduna to address the nation, meaning this issue has officially moved from social media gist to national security discourse. You may want to know, so who are these retired officers? This is not a small group. They are a coalition made up of retired generals, colonels, admirals, air commanders, and other senior military veterans. These are people who have served Nigeria for decades, people who understand the structure, culture, and pride of the armed forces. They addressed the press through Colonel Yusuf Ibrahim, retired, a member of their Board of Trustees. So this is a coordinated institutional response, not random individuals talking. Now, what exactly are they saying? In very direct terms, the veterans say, Wike's behavior is demeaning. His confrontation with the young officer is unacceptable. Calling an officer a fool is a direct insult to the entire military, and the president must act immediately. Let me quote their words clearly. We are taken aback that a public office holder could call an officer a fool on camera. They also argued that if Wike truly had concerns about the disputed land, he should have engaged the Chief of Naval Staff, not attack a junior officer on duty. Colonel Yusuf Ibrahim went as far as saying, if Wike was responsible, shouldn't he have engaged the Chief of Naval Staff privately rather than trying to disgrace a very senior retired general? Who the hell is Wike? My people, this is very heavy. The veterans also alleged a pattern. Another leader of the group, Dr. Awwal Abdullahi, who introduced himself as a deputy veteran commander, said this is no longer an isolated behavior. According to him, Wike has shown consistent hostility toward military personnel. He warned that if President Tinubu does not act, the veterans will mobilize and stage a sustained protest, meaning they might actually occupy the FCT Ministry until Wike is removed. That is a very serious threat because this is a well-structured military community speaking. Now, the big question. Why is this issue exploding? Let's break it down. 1. Wike is a serving minister, so any action he takes reflects the administration he represents. 2. The clash involved a uniformed officer. In military culture, the uniform is not just clothing, it is an institution. 3. The video was public, meaning there was no contest to soften the optics. 4. The words used were very strong. Calling an officer a fool publicly is viewed as an attack on the entire chain of command. 5. The alleged land belongs to a retired Chief of Naval Staff, so emotions and internal loyalty within the military hierarchy are heightened. These factors combined are what turned this case into a national level tension point. So what exactly do the veterans want? They have made 3 demands. 1. Wike must apologize to the armed forces, to the young officer, and to President Bola Tinubu. 2. Wike must be sacked or redeployed. They say allowing him to continue in this manner may demoralize military personnel. 3. Tinubu must intervene immediately. They argue that the president as commander-in-chief cannot allow disrespect toward the military. This is the first time a high-profile organized military bloc is openly demanding the removal of a sitting minister. This is not small. Now let's break down the real issues. My people, this is where we have to think deeply. We are going to weigh this from different angles. The first angle, the military perspective. Military officers, serving or retired, are extremely protective of their institution. Discipline, hierarchy, and respect are the pillars that keep the military together. So when a minister insults a junior officer in public, for them, it is not about that one officer alone. It is about the entire armed forces structure. From their point of view, if a minister can insult an officer today, who will it be tomorrow? Judges? Police? DSS? Where is the boundary? This is why the veterans are treating the issue as an attack on the institution. Angle 2. The civilian perspective. On the other hand, some civilians might argue, was Wike responding to provocation? Did he feel the officer obstructed legitimate government work? Did he believe he was defending Abuja's land and rule of law? This angle says, maybe the confrontation came from frustration, not disrespect. But still, the words used remain the problem. Angle 3. The political angle. This is where it gets tricky. Wike is a major political figure. He has influence, boldness, and a confrontational style that often sparks reactions. The veterans' call for his sack may also reflect political frustration, old tensions within the security establishment, or discomfort with Wike's high-handedness. The fact that this clash happened after Wike's friction with several security agencies in Abuja only deepens suspicion. Angle 4. The threat of protest. If retired officers truly occupy the Ministry of FCT, it could 1. Destabilize public order, 2. Embarrass the government, 3. Send a global signal of internal disorder, 4. Weaken investor confidence. Lastly, it could cause tension within serving officers who respect their retired seniors. This is why President Tinubu cannot ignore this outcry. So my people, this gist carries serious weight, a very heavy one. And instead of taking sides, here are the key questions to watch out for. Will President Tinubu intervene and call Wike to order? Will the military veterans follow through with their threat of protest? And will Wike apologize or stand his ground? Let's see how this unfolds. If you want the next update the moment it drops, stay locked in to Gist Angle. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you are meeting us for the first time. Also turn on your notification bell so you don't miss our next update.
It's Gist Angle.